Hey,
Hey, we're Left on Red Games.
this is Carl. I'm Christopher. And we're making a game together with Godot. This is Carl's first ever game. This is going to be my first ever completed game. We're going to complete it. That's the whole point. We are going to finish a game. We think it's going to be good. So come along for that journey. Yeah. So last week was a video editing week. We didn't do a ton of programming, but we did do a ton of planning. Yeah, so one thing we added to the list from the last video, or one of the last few videos, is we added sound recording, sound effects, but everything else. So we did like a to-do list that we needed to get the game up to snuff, and we've been working on that. I think we'll probably start doing videos that are just like little snippets of how we did stuff in the code. Mm-hmm. Right. I think we'll start doing those next week. You'll start seeing those soon. So a lot of these, if there's one that you specifically want to see an explanation for, subscribe and look out for it, or leave a comment and ask for it. All right. So some of the things we did that was easy, is we gave the player lives a menu, a start menu. So when you start the game, it comes up with like start the game, quit the game. And there will be other menu options there in the future. We did a pause screen. That was really fun. I guess I don't need to keep showing you these post-its. It just has the word I'm saying. One day we'll talk about the post-it system and how we use that. We did a title screen, which is the same as the menu screen for now. We did a score, and we made it so the score continues to stay saved in between different lives, which was something that we ran into. We did some sound effect. Godot has a really cool sound effect called 2D sound effect emitter or something. And what it does basically is it allows the sound to enter into the camera. And as it enters into the camera, it gets louder. And then as the camera gets further away from it, you stop being able to hear it. So in that 2D space, it is a 2D sound. You can get closer and further away. We made a game over. And then in the last day or two, we made so the camera stops when it gets to a certain point, which is just a little box. And we made, so if you kill a certain enemy, it will end the level. We've also made an end of level screen that loads up. And now we're just working on getting that score saved over there and displayed on the end of level screen, and making it different for the entire game and for that specific level. Yeah, I think that's everything. We'll show some footage of the game right now that we'll record right as soon as we're done with this. But you just saw the game for the first time. Last time you saw it, it was very basic, right? It could shoot, and enemies would get destroyed, and you could die. And that was it. You couldn't get game over.
Yeah, now you have lives, you have game over, you have the restart, you can even the options are coming along.
Yeah, so when you saw
the sound is really the biggest. It was like the sound for you, I think, was the easiest, but the most exciting reward.
Yeah, so sound, basically, we're just going to use the built-in Godot sound, pop it in and set it up. Godot takes care of basically everything with that, so that was really nice. It's just reading about how sound works in Godot.
Oh, you know what was interesting to me? On the score system, right, you had the zeros up there, and I love the zeros just from the nostalgic point. But, it's kind of like maybe let's see it without the zeros, right? And that was the spacing thing. And we saw that without the zeros, and I was like, I don't know. I like the zeros there because, like you said, it shows you the potential of what can be.
Yeah. So because I wanted you to see that on your first level and be like, man, my score can be massive. And I think that hints at a larger world of the game, basically invisibly with design, with UI design. I come from a design background, so I'm constantly thinking about these things. I also think about what colors are going to do what things, if contrasting colors will make something pop more. So I try to put that into the design. Let us know. This is just a quick update. We're moving along. There'll be some footage of the game in here. I think next week we're going to do some programming videos. And then the week after that, or vice versa, we'll see. We're going to be doing some graphic upgrades, choose an actual resolution to target, and make some decisions about the sizes of ships, and not necessarily the graphical style, but some decisions about the graphical style and stuff like that. It would be nice to have it look a little bit more polished as the game's getting a little bit more polished. All right.
That's not it. That's all solid.
Yeah. Anything else to say? I think that's everything.
I think that's everything. I guess we'll get back to it now.
Oh yeah, we outside news. We've been much more official as a little tiny company. We've been acting as a little tiny company because fake it until you make it, I guess. So we've been doing a lot of admin, and that's been going very well. And we are investing into this little venture some quality of life stuff. We have some ideas for the videos that we'd like to do. So we're going to get a green screen. We looked it up they're not that expensive. So that'll be fun. Look out for the fun stuff we're going to do with the green screen in the near future. And was it something else?
Oh, we're probably going to add a second camera. Right?
Oh yeah. And we are looking to add a second camera. We're not 100% sure what we're going to do with it, but
it's really just so we can do close-ups of Carl the Rabbit.
It'll be fun, yeah. We shouldn't do a video without including Carl.
He has a fan base.
He has a fan and a base. His fan's over there. He only uses it in the summer. All right. Thanks so much.
Bye.
See you next time.